Kessben FM, youtube.com/Kessben Television, and we are live on KessbenFM.com across the globe. Thank you for being part of the show. It's a Monday morning, the 7th day of September 2020. And da ponda Emma Penny Baku Asantiman Tem Hagana. Today is the 7th day of September. Dankambari Akwaba. Now I want to say.
Makra,
I want to say. Today is the birthday of Prophet Victor Kusibwati.
Wow.
I was trying to get a nice picture. I don't know.
Power Chapel Worldwide.
You've mentioned it right. Yes. I think I have a picture I can send to Kukua to do something. You see a network here very down and very slow.
A D4 no.
I tell
you.
Yeah.
Obey your naked. Anymore.
I don't know if Kukua, as for this one, you can do it for me, dear. See network here slow. This man has been a blessing to my life. Okay, signs and tokens. What do you say?
Corona Dauroma.
Then Ryan and Bab birthday. Prophet Hubert Angel birthday.
Okay.
And then they are on the birthday. I don't know whether it was just sheer coincidence or something else. But I'm a pay yatna and some baby in a honomo. And I don't want to say another Kufado on the Catholic Bishop Conference. She on in some Truja. And he Mama in tears some more kind.
Seems to be a feature of Ghanaian public life, which is. But sometimes one would hope that when things come out, people would comment on them. The comment made by my opponent, Achim Sakawa people. I've not heard any public figure in this country, independent, yourselves or anybody, comment on it. It's completely unacceptable. If I was to get up to make a comment about Northerners or Gunjas, you can imagine the uproar that would be in the country. Presidential candidate, a former president of Ghana, you can call a group of Ghanaians Sakawa people, and it involves the group for which the sitting president comes, and that comment goes without, that statement goes without comment. And at the same time, we hear these statements. Let's all try and bring the politics of insults to an end, etc., etc. The occasions are given where specific comments can be made. Nothing happens. And then it's lost. It's lost in the generalities. We need to focus on this matter in an even-handed way. I get the impression that because of the unfortunate, in some ways, authoritarian origins of our state in its where it was considered dangerous to criticize government, the pendulum has now swung the other way, where government is the only group you can criticize. If you criticize government, no matter what you say, is legitimate. Name calling and insulting.
From Nanado's end, he thinks the civil society organizations should talk. And some of the civil society organizations also be say, hey, Nana, from many years ago, and I can't say, also we are Jeremiah's, we are naysayers. Also, you'll be a Crawford Chidi Passai. The other can be Mao. We can't defend you. Utia Imania on his Facebook, on his Twitter, I'll say Nana should let them brief before they can come to his aid. Now Mufi say, and someone crying, and the same person say, oh my buddy John Mama, he went too far with such comments. His Excellency, the former president, in an interview, I don't know if the video is not ready, so we will listen to the voice. I'll say, Officer Nanado should calm down. He shouldn't keep his temperament. Now, and some of our kind, the late Mills, Professor Doolittle, and Jeremiah's name, naysayers, no name, and some of our kind, And one say, oh no, I say, oh, yeah, man,
politics, and I'll be the last to express any ethnic sentiment. In any case, President Nana Akufo-Addo has lost the right to complain, a long time. Who called presidents before him anything you can imagine, including Professor Doolittle, and then he described somebody as a Simpapenyi, and I don't want to repeat some of the other things he said. He's a president who has called his critics naysayers and Jeremiahs. I don't understand on what standard he can be offended at this time, because he has a precedence of, name calling, and I guess.
But he appeared very angry. Are you not worried about his reaction?
Well, I think that temperament in leadership is very important, and there are many things a president should attend to, and you must not appear in public to have lost your cool. He seemed very angry, that's true, but I think he should maintain his temperament.
I said, he's another man who he should maintain his temperament. Let's answer no. What can't be a chance? And to account we are, who did here? Also, as you don't get the on your say, Nanya Sakawa boys in a good father, member. Omo nyina won ka sa achimfo nyina oso ya achimfo enye sakawa na emum sa brante na egu hono mo adubu ahen ene safumafo ba no kanoforiata gabia sorchi dako ene wo mo aka no nyina onde wo mo nye sakawa fo so say kwan mo fa so ka be wi agana
so we achimfo so
yes
omo abom di achimfo
yeah good. Let me say about that to Theodora Akosio Usu entry of Baptist Double Day Educational Complex, B-Line, Boko Mesti, from your parents, Pastor and Mrs. Richard. Kofi entry of Great Love Chapel Assemblies of God, Boko Mesti, A-Line, Bosum. Happy birthday to my lovely brother, Prince Owusu entry, Killer Boss. May God bless and favor you. From your brother, Desmond Tutu. Okay. Kwabene Japan, Krata FM the Herald. Or say, and Chebia, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo is expected in Kumasi today, right?
Well, also this week.
Wednesday.
This week.
Today.
Okay.
The president is supposed to be in town today. Now, you don't hear say Oba on the Kwabene Japan ebeba. That is what the Herald newspaper say. What Peki say. Kwabene Japan. I don't know whether I will call it the return of Kwabene Japan. Na Nanado, Nino, Fi say, Emraso say Kwabena. Ebe come no mutu anamo. Nah. We don't know how much. Nana Komianso, we are told say they took a backstage be, but the president himself has spoken to them to come along. If you say if say as MPP force be more agitated, but the presence of Kwabene Japan will re-energize the party and bring them back. We don't know how true that is, but we're all waiting to see. Say I'm passe Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ba santema ntema Kwabene Japan kan ho me gidi say ka party faithful so ani benji papa omo ye MPP former mapa mo enso so fi say ase yi omo to twene bi na Kwabene Japan ti no me gidi say ka anije beba papa is it too little too late or better late than never say ono so eba be ka omo ho if that is what it is. Na Nanado ekasa wo Man FM. Oni Kwabena Kwachi. Na asemu no say ono he has come to realize so it is better he leaves Omampeni John Mama alone so he can have a serious dialogue as a country. What trust you say wan hwe ya sa kasa ne kasa twitwie no. Now ono so de ne ho akorem maybe after he had an afterthought. I don't know any Catholic bishops conference here, you know. If you realize this, if you have to say, "Oh man, the cocoa cost road to do," and to a catcher say, "I realize say it is important he leaves Omampeni John Mama alone." Now on focus on have a serious dialogue with the people of Ghana. And Komodino, Ebi, the Ena Mutinientie Kakra, where the initial commenter or say, office Obiti say, ne wabuane pa na wo ye bema na wo wiase na wo ne obate no hawadwena eboa
bi akoso
ba cho mo sha se man ni ntie
me call Masebedwem first message on the state of the nation 2017 we can say I was a man in a hurry. Maybe you don't feel say me keke but I meant it because the meaning say 4 years no encheba na fe so pa will be here for 4 years more. I say bomode na oye na hihye na nti na abalance ana so no me say Onyankopon so ma me ahoden a ebetumi abome akasa me ho ba metumi aye adwuma besina bebia dem hwes wo masam aboa Emma Rebecca so ka ho bi Kobe on Hamadre. No, why you never will be the on time to Mars there. A wow, my also the Bizo yellow 2 year. Samuba Kaya.
What did you get?
I know I was over Kutiano.
I about Kutia. Now where Kutiabe?
Okay.
No. Now where Kutiabe? Ali, where Kutiabe?
Mamma Kutibio boy.
Where Kutiana there?
Street.
Straight. He's eulogizing the wives. I know Casa way a bema now we are see.
You didn't have
now only about to know how a wow. Okay. Ubi said Rebecca Hannah Gran Kobeka.
My penny casa. Nya na wose go kasa asemi wo lucy elections sa bring na mami tawachi oba oda wachi Ghana for say o ma kwa ma meso mo
don't look at mami na the point in time cross mami ka say unyai and no say my Ghana damage no
energizing so
for the anime tawachi
I never successful man the man is successful.
Yeah, very
when you're successful not you it you or bon crofaba so the first person also born abaso nipa dey also born abaso
no aka no 2
minutes dey Yakopon dey
omo dey cause why wanna say
he says kugo bebebe nyina say mami tawachi
no mind them
kugo we nyina chi mami tawachi
because asema aka ne modu
ba hene angle
wo ho no ye wa ha no mi u betra dua ha na say fie nwua ali u beda betra
ba sa mi dware ne yetu matade ama mi mi dware ne yetu matade
because one way you be late yes
ampanso oh be di agro mpam na fe na
yenti amampani jodwamani mahama nso nsema o kan ye say ogidi say eni say na do mani bufu
called for a debate with President Akufo-Addo. He's not found it worthy to respond to that call. I can understand President Akufo-Addo's frustration, desperation, and deliberate attempt to shape up ethnic sentiments in this particular case. But I don't think it will wash. I've advocated a campaign of issues, and that is what I'm focusing on as I engage and interact with people on my tour of this country. It is important for me to point out that no one has described his ethnic group or any other ethnic group in the manner in which the president mounts this complaint. What I remember is I shared a post of one of our very fine and brilliant MPs for Bolgatanga Central, that is Honorable Isaac Adongo. And in that post, Adongo describes certain people in Akufo-Addo's government. You know he has a lot of members of his family and friends in his government. So Isaac Adongo described those behind a certain shady and untidy deal in the government in a particular manner.
That's the Ghana royalty.
Yes. I'll be the last person to disparage any tribe or ethnic group. In the first place, the national chairman of my party, Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo for NDC, is an Achim, and so are many leading members of my party and members and supporters. And when I was president, I appointed many Achims in my government. The head of our manifesto drafting committee, Professor Danso Bafo, is an Achim, and they have all contributed to our government and our forward march to recapture power in December elections in order that we can create jobs, spread development in an equitable manner throughout the country. Everybody knows me. I've been in politics, and I'll be the last to express any ethnic sentiment. In any case, President Akufo-Addo has lost the right to complain, a long time ago. He was an opposition leader who called presidents before him anything you can imagine, including Professor Doolittle, and then he described somebody as a Simpapenyi, and I don't want to repeat some of the other things he said. He's a president who has called his critics naysayers and Jeremiahs. I don't understand on what standard he can be offended at this time, because he has a precedence of, name calling. And I guess...
But he appeared very angry. Are you not worried about his reaction?
Mahama for you. And then he has also made a statement that he knows how to do it, but Akufo-Addo doesn't. That's why I'm coming back. Former President John Dramani Mahama has said that he knows how to do it. And Nana Addo does it. And he's going to provide Ghanaians with the answers they have been asking and seeking about why he's running for president as he launches his manifesto today, 7th day of September 2020. Mr. Ma, you have 5 minutes to wrap up. See, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
I'm born in Yabaso with the boy. Yeah. Sabu, a man, or me, who knew. Now, baby, papa will not tifia druno. Any Nkugubia was so far.
76 years.
Yes. Oh, my, me knew me in an ad with Bianca. Yeniswadi, a shutting down. Papa was suffer defeat, papa. Into a new buy or boach or Anya Shekran or body couldn't quickly. Confanochi. Rebecca blog. Doctor being common in media say operations of my young some few months here, BCID, you have no idea. I can't even penny JJ runs there. Nez, I would want to tell you. I'm see a beer fin I'll be coming there, Lodina Yeboa. Lodina, so bit me a comedy. Oh, see, my spirit. Anyway, it's really a 20 year man from obviously, let's speak. Let's speak quickly. Let's speak and say, Cobra Japan. You can't team fee communications. Directors.
That's what we hear. But somebody has sent a message. Say Nana is going about cutting short for projects. Now, is Nana telling them say the almost here CCIA the restoration of Kessben Japan?
Oh my, you official MP.
But that is what is at grapevine. And that is what the Herald newspaper has reported.
Me bon pay se be no kre.
Sao.
Me bon pay. Oh my, be almost how many years in the Tamale?
That was 2014.
Yeah. Oh my, I was there. Tama Kessben Japan e ba ya chiche ne kon ne sabda adimo. Onya accident as work.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my, obejina platform ne so yes so kasa. Me so almost everybody.
I said no know winning but
almost everybody.
Honest one to tune in your may.
Na some e de tunu so e man nkoda. The
bottom line is he accepted him from so. Code details because your code details will be opening certain cobwebs.
But me picture that for time will be podium MPP delegate to Abamano tan. Na say join your popular pa who do you say John? It is any power when you know say omotia some na see here. So man send to Abama Kessben Japan.
But I personally I'll be happy if I see him along with the team. I'll be happy.
Say no so money for and you heard that small okay omunti no mun free papa back. Because open back free party mo and you no echo.
Okay. Nana Addo doesn't know how to do it. I, John Mama, I know how to do it. That's why I'm coming back. Another a prelude to launching.
It's up to Ghana. It's up to quick one. Yeah, next for ya, ja omo share wo aseda
clinic.
I say Antienchiwa neba ani Francisca Yampoma Nyampon. If yes, omo friend.
Your friend say Anika.
Akwadane de Francisca Yampoma Nyampon. If you a friend or him if you a friend or him when you feel me answer and
okay
ti or him happy birthday ni so right oh quick one I say Nana Addo enemy ye nti ono no ba be ye.
That's right.
The answer is simple. Senkomedi bida and also Nana Addo nim ye ono ba be ye dia Ghana for beka so okay ye hu na memu da ye hu ne boda ye hu say the city ti ye man kwan no aba but baby obegina ka say Nana Addo nim ye bia no Ghana for baby sa no say was Nana Addo nim ye Nana Addo de no te say and I know no so ne de no e te say but what just say say ko ani yale baba ye nya de nti obi a ono abeka news ni bi da Mr. Kessben yi na die no yes how de na ba so ono be present here baby say e die na see ye former president Mahama no emu say o say
yes ni ma hwegu ana hunu hihia
na me ka ba
nche bia say o hunu
former president Mahama na emu jitu say he is coming to correct the wrongs from so I know wom say a striker with the ball to no anu abafa ba the tune and man who are buff and chain, the also a bosh crown or the shaky pansem for the occupachino or no one kind of them. Now, Beniphobia tuniful. Say, oh my Ghana for whom, oh my me up to now, young unconvincing me, Sango Hono. And from Swami, anyway, be a manifesto launcher, no, or Becca. From Swami, anyway. Me ma doom so. Na me ye but the problem waiting and I do so koso me ye way problem waiting and I way koso me ye waiting a teacher training allowance or send them me ye waiting and nursing training allowance no some chum and we in the scene teen a teacher for radio and fear me and sa na me tua bo so me no pe do kan in area no achro so me be me nyasa ade ni bio but what must say
okay
and because so o me di bi dia fine and you bet me aka but obi anya hu amamu
that also doesn't stop him from because if you also want the nanado amamu na ni so officer Ghana for baby or come see amamu ni nye enti o say nanado nim ye nanado nim ye
me no
ono na nim ye ni ti no oba ba na ya
me no ya dream but o my
so to the Ghana for some because
it's up to us say me Ghana ni say me man be experimenter nanado de nanado aye no and so many I'll try another party.
That's right.
Not NDC, not MPP.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me say happy birthday to Mrs. Olivia Kontome Champon, Deputy Director of Edujama District Assembly. You are Deputy Coordinating Director. Way free Madam Yayan Chain and Eba on Chain and no pay. Yeah, Daniel Huaba. No, I Baba Kenyamia Betasi. Not what you medina so am I. Now. And me papa ne birthday the young wish no Victor Kusibuatin happy birthday papa
enjoy
papa we yeah
me come me mama say bi pa me tiaso de modi na me need them say hey tinya me timi ya ne di for bi
Victor Kusibuatin enjoy your day to the max enjoy your day to the max mama bema special treats okay busia for they don dey ho near kwaba sesia nanado say private schools teachers and proprietors or yan say amamo he's going to pay you private school teachers and I know your man FM kasa so the to jan enya ni nya le betima ka o ba ma kenya me take over
economy one has the potential of transforming an economy of 30 billion. How much money? 10 billion. It's in the business I can assure after today we will operationalize the actual how we intend to do the big. One of the key areas that we push to further infrastructure and then jobs. You know, the any time that infrastructure development it goes hand in hand with creating of jobs, and I can assure you that it will go a long way to boost the local economy of Ghana. And the most important aspect of the 10 billion you big desire, the local element.
Local element.
Local content element.
Okay, and no, should I say?
A lot of jobs be done by Ghanaian companies.
I just say, yeah, Ghanaian company, Ghanaian contractors.
Ghanaian contractors, Ghanaian workers.
I know percentage wise, no mama, I'm home say.
Oh, at least a minimum of about 80 to 80%.
About 80%.
Yeah, between 70 and 80.
Okay. Youth organizer. Pempi, won't say the ruling government. NDC for Montramo youth policy. What youth policy are you bringing on board? A bit, mama, Melbuna Kase. What kind of jobs here? They are Melbuna Benya jobs, but specifically something for the youth. Dear Nalbeka.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're doing this tomorrow. And I've been to discuss areas that affect the directive. But what I can say to every young person to me today, sir, this people's manifesto, the team for it is jobs. And the job market, majority of the people on the job market are young people. So I can assure them that it covers education, it covers healthcare, it covers economy, strong, resilient economy. And then most importantly,
some innovation right from maternity. They show them maternity leave increase amount and young people worry and give birth. It will affect them. Primary health care they affect it. The issue about student loan affect them. Even tertiary education and how we intend to make free teachers better and abolish a kind of double track. We have also catered for free apprenticeship program now.
National apprenticeship. No?
National apprenticeship. No? So there are various sectors that may affect some people. And after tomorrow, and then we can have the full discussion.
Okay.
And Kofa NPP manifesto, if there was any mention of use in their manifesto, there are key things in there. I cannot take the wind out of the seal of the flag bearer.
All right. It's in the latest by 6. The nature say, BBR take you off.
I'll try my power frame.
Is the former president joining you, Jerry John Rawlings?
We are hoping so because I know so we're forward for the manifesto.
Okay, forward for the manifesto. All right. Operado, you better get free HNA call a moon seven or yet me a yini makuma kunia di unkomo. Let me leave you with this.
If a drought of the land, forward and seek your future. People of men of wagon, from beyond to
that's the NDC song.
I was the unity from beyond to the NDC Charlie, stable Democrat. I was the unity.
The NDC launches its manifesto today. And yeah, grow. So exactly 5:30. Ghana phone na bete Oman Penny John Dramani Mama Ghana Penny Dada and any swadi who they brought my anymore. New Iba and the amount for to Basano or Okada. I don't know, but taking a week to go and look at it again, if he say, I must send you my pa. NDC.
Kessben 93.3.
Okay. And then you may be okay. What I record to say? Chomoke. I say, what you ma? Ever said you come out eating now?
No, I see, baby.
So they
fantastic. It's a spare one. Thank you very much.
Mr. Joseph, don't go. Good morning.
Morning, Minya.
Now, what to say?
I'm at the more, you're part. I'm also
at your financial form, Mr. Joseph Donko, your vice chairman, National Association of Private Schools. And I know another Donko Kufa don't come day, Oman FM. I want to come now, Quachi didn't come on or the two just say. Why do you school for 192 private schools? And they say, well, who say? I dare buy ye COVID-19 affect them pa. It's one in the go for transfer and say. And was so to your private school proprietors, any teacher for car. It's say, well, yes, I not just where you might pay more. I said, what can I say?
Yo, Minya, match for na match Ghana National Association of Private Schools members in there. You need some pa na if you be neighbor. But ye shall say ye won't and so reduce Cassis crown about Ababacawasam. And to bear on the 10th of August, Ministry of Finance, actual Carta brain, say aban ne pese omo ye bibi man nti yenye data bi ne nkrata bi famro. Last week Thursday na ye mpanyifo a meka ho Minister of Education office. A lot of discussion on this issue about our teachers. Ne yen mukrano said the normal sequel. In fact, that Thursday na or more COVID-19 meeting into a car or the better president in Pennsylvania na omo who converse abwan. Inti etie no anye mama na ye ni GSM say president yen sama e ha se kan since March no afedi asa omo ke kam ho. Mama nka aka bi nto ase. Sam bi so aye ka say kura no stimulus package no aye kan wasem no your members need be asati nya omo letters.
Oh, nice.
Just says can I care peno do mate so pa. And so kisu bia insha.
Ketu bia insha widia.
Ketu bia insha at least you ma ha se nya omo letters a ya de boa. Nti we mu nyina ye akwan ya.
We no so sabe ka ho ana che say betimi easy pressure na ba mo so no.
E ba ye so na free so. Ye yi anu so free okra no ma won say bia some of the MPs no so I super so much bois.
Communities no.
First ni e kan no monte ba fe no so mo no ya ka no.
Ye na e ma wo musuko no ye filima mo.
Papa. Honestly.
Ye filima because o share investment ama ye e was such schools. Obu akọ school dying school hose na si tie.
Enya some get.
Sika ye tua wo futua no mo dey running.
Yes.
Enti bebre no the nya sure class after COVID-19 on betima page bio.
I'm telling you, the woman say for 10 months. The woman says, I don't see what channel Ubi and Kumane say you.
Let's say.
So, say, almost 1 year.
Teaching materials, crap,
yes, no be brave. Apart from when on, you're not a man for no be brave, say, me can a crank so. Time I ever call. Nay, I got to turn on my crowd, go, a morning woman, go on again, say, every week be a good.
Yes.
It's a DJ. In fact, be more ye and crazy. Schools like I say, you're going to see a fiada. Sorry, you're going to see me down the question. That's a be a Jordan Papa and one of the 12 number when you're going to do. Yeah, from Moko baby. Nina say it. Yeah, Cassam.
I'm from Uncle Foodie.
And I say, yeah, no, you're my for you. Nanyaka, I can't have and you can't have and say, yeah,
that's a lighter note anyway.
Of course, Matthew Asipa. Yes, yeah, and it's a modalities ne a quiet before swaying on any issue. Any name term. So you can say I was a president on overcome about the champagne for being sir. Or maybe show Monsano, and I could do one now for the where you see a way to see a way to still not fucking ya can want some can Yamia Dom and a Samdi, a quite a bit dema Saturday ground. Minya Nipa Qua, or I said, Scarabatonians, in fact, many my mini didn't come up Memendano. Was in me admin MBSSI boss. I'm a main person. I say you could see a net joy, you caught a watchina, Ebony, Abiana, a video from my chase Canama banks into more expensive banks in the formula. Okay, almost our comedy. Well, I need you some you could be mamona, you're done. I say, that can't be from so I say, Munya Mukra, in fact, a shard, I see more frey, no money doing come on, more cabby. You know, I've been a president who are Namiadum. Ono so atina super mo so boy
ya no madam man pani so ase
e dan ase pa we are listening president said it kind and some baby kind am so afeda wate
thank you very much Mr. Joseph Donko Nanado ado show boy odanda ne ho okay
amama
tene maba I want to say
I know when they define the government is the people for the people by the people and the people.
Aristotle.
Thank you very much.
Papa Kufuado Yama, is a definition I heard real.
Basa, what can it be to do? A day for the people, for the people. For the people.
Aristotle. Debut.
Aristotle.
Are you sure?
Lord Bryce, they define it. Aristotle, you know.
I watch him so what?
So a historian, I don't know.
Lord Bryce,
history.
Aristotle, government for the people. By the people.
And for
and then the people.
And you pay the Alibaba.
That's what I said. Aristotle, a man for the Who got now?
Ghana constitution says sovereignty lies with the people of Ghana. The any opponent
sovereignty.
Sovereignty, say. To me, I want mine. No, mine is soon in our one dinner. A your man for an Indian. My any opponent will be anti Mkoya Mampany. It will be anti Mkoya MP. And none of my young or my mufono, your young from Swase. Ye ma omo edu to me show Monsano Baye. I him for years. So if we come to the realization, say, yen. 4 years, baby, I have MPs name. Parties, yeah,
Blackberries, no, Masaba, your
Mona money, I see here. Yeah, 2 baby, I know. Fish, how I don't know. When I say,
show my conference, Abri,
and I was saying,
free nay, I can say, and I say, show my conference, Ali. Oh, Papa, beauty merchant, Papa. I don't know who I just say. But say, Mamma, the Shams and a soprano, you could prema. I feel what of fatty. But you also found me. But as a community of is over the other. And you might have shown study on editing. Or so focus on the sovereignty.
So, can you also be Busao?
Aristotle,
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, and Aristotle, the NSA.
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
That's Abraham Lincoln,
Lord Bryce,
for the people and for the people.
And you Google Aristotle. Time I said you Google.
Aristotle. Aristotle's definition of governance. Because Abraham Lincoln,
governed by the people. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. Google, let's say Abraham Lincoln. And I'm Google, Aristotle. Hey, I'm not for sending messages.
Aristotle, not the fish. He has a it's all good.
Also, your producers don't
love it. I love it too.
And I also want to come Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln,
no US president.
US
not also saying. And then
Abraham Lincoln was it the second or first? Abraham Lincoln was, I think, the third. George Washington was first, right? I think George Washington was first.
And yes, Papa no cast Abraham
Lincoln.
We have been young president, be a friend of Kufado.
I'm on phone check.
Now, because of the people,
that's a walk can be bread. Not people, near too much.
For the people, by the people.
George Washington was first. So check Abraham Lincoln for me. I think Abraham Lincoln was the
for the people, by the people.
Abraham Lincoln was a statesman and lawyer, the 16th president of the United States. 16th.
Okay.
Ono na yiri ha no party Kufado ka asem we na enye mwawa.
Oye na do asem no.
Oye na ne wife wo problem kakra. Oye cabinet meeting ko tumbe hwie tea gun so.
No mo chichire na.
Hey, first lady. First lady arrange.
Let's say also baby.
So I cabinet meeting and the wife to me bad.
That's all my say Japan Royal DC. Na ye real bibia de akoto president ni mo be sign. Na ne ira ko yeti aguso.
Na pepe ya.
Hey, so I say Japan. Abrofo ye be sign here go.
I was afraid to go just now. You told me, so Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States of America. Obama was the 44th, I think Obama was 44th. Okay, President Tobacco Powell. Akufo-Addo on the then president of Ghana.
Akufo-Addo otoso say.
Bisa also bisa me.
Republic ben edition.
From
Kwame Nkrumah
and not head of states. We are talking about elected president.
Elected, they are sending to the administration.
Kwame number 1. Nkrumah Buzia.
Kwame what is a good.
Buzia to
Nkrumah Buzia.
Liman.
Rollins.
Mills.
Mahama. Akufo the 8th.
And your mind is
Akufo.
Aye.
I the president for you church to go. They say they am fan so be contest or say we ni be ma. No go try back no watch. The
7th and the 9th president.
They say about today.
The 7th and the 9th. Say Ghana constitution. That's a most so na ana most man come on to am na ntra on one janko.
Why?
Nya Ghana for na mpamono.
Why?
I mama.
Sanu na sovereignty ni ye adwuma.
Papa san kontima Ekonama was Sankasi.
I'm on fair jasso.
Ye two no, Yam Pamono.
Aye. Mutu na
including you.
How would you know whether
including you? Including
Ghana for. Who lose your Ghana for you?
Ye two, I am Pamon. Ya Pamon has continued Massa, Yaman on corrected.
I say he can do it. I could find it can't.
Canada, or you swing ye. Because your man can answer. If you open, I
will do it.
Oh, no.
I will. Na can ne be Canada that also so
no ho sana grammar na apart from Canada na the best.
See I say well. So you communicator.
I would. Okay. And now try me again.
And try me
now. Any onusu me.
I may.
I might. And that's I won't say that you should.
Let's say on one said the okay, the said me na bebo.
Oba. Oba na sorry na di.
Okay. Yeah. Papa Korean jinsi tea and anopay me so me nom ne sorry na di. Me di guma no an ear.
Me penny da form. E wo kote.
When no me share no you say when wo yi.
Me ma me penny pa che Anti Akuyamansa. Anti Agnes Obis Agnes Oushu. Anti Akuyamansa. Yawa de be.
No me share ni pen bia no kasa. Ayi no bom ko
Thursday. Yawa de ya. E na wotweda.
Okay.
Chese me ma me mo ma omunua penny.
No correct.
What just say?
Say me can ni pakora no do man say me.
Anti ma me kan kire ma me ma me nua ma no mo yakọ. Penny no Rose mame na Rose mame kwa dini say nana ya na toso nana ya na toso na ye call asambesio
otanko kruso
omini na so me nua ma no
ayi Kumerican man
me wo
don't go to
catch ye ajewa akode Gladys for her adwo adoma Gina one so ka me nua no wadum ayo adum ha oton t-shirts no ne Lacoste no Gina one yes Gina one ye me nua ba prekupe no and omo no mother na waka baby ame brago ho adwo adoma Gina ne fena wo mu nyina ka ho ekona busua pani Kofi Chei na adwumadi ne sini na so me ma me akua so afiepo me bobo mu din pa Lisbeth uncle say uncle Chei any wo mu aka nyina na me adoma ya wada me ma me nimpo na da fam no oba pani nti enya asem ketwa na otweda no wokote nti ebehwe ne on dia oba pa da to say
oba no koya adwuma broso je fa ma ti tipe
ai ayade nana mapoma
oh my
udine ye poma na ampoma
me ampoma
nana ma ampoma ye frihima na ye poma no
na ye frihima ye poma na dwaben MPC ye poma me ye ampoma
da bia ya no mde udina fra nana ma ampoma
yes
regional women organizer okay enye easy kwa so mo ye de
ya me adom
mujumedie ne ko
say one run life
me busa asemo so one run life
oh say Mr. Kessben Adaroma
me si mujumedie ne ko say
fe
bibia dadin
bibia che say adia na esimani so pa ni mi team a e dey organize program no unity among the women because on my osha e ma no tambia ya na use ya idea niema we na ya be wia oba bi ese be jiwe ne kokasa tia we ye e ma no da bia wo 2008 I lusu ya panyi bi wo Ghana ha me pese me boni di na de ye resisam bae ye resisam ni ekoso na asa agro afe udu ye market na na ye maame mo ye sisam no mu ye omusase na yenim ensusu aso a ede be bae so afi ye niti ye ne power na free ensa ye koye nim kakra bi afi de ne ye fa ateti udun so ne ne mak bebre kokoso no afi ne ye maame mo no mu omom de ye sisam ne bae na afi omo enu mu so mu kai when there is no unity a sa ne ma we nyina betimi asisi ama ye lusu elections no
okay
enti minimi team na ade na si ani so pa say e ma ne beka ye ho abom na from Nana Adwoku a beauty queen to me any omo ayi omo nyina as committee members no any various identifiable groups and me constituency women's organizers no me ana fe nyame aya mana broso
okay
enti effff
nti anopai wasem ne say
masem ne say me beda dedi kan Mr. Kessben nyame shira no pa yentua wan city kra enye so ye ma MPP kra party bia obenya gidi o Mr. Kessben mu on the oboa ne man na utimi approach no nko ade a obeboa women swing ya approach no meni menu abema andi ya approach no na osimo mra na memo ma ba behwe ampaso so Kessben mu be twama ni baby a mofidie ni du no e kwa achire pa nti wo ya ade na Kessben for one fra uma na wo pese ade ni bedu achire chese e kwa achire ma ne bro so nyame nsira Mr. Kessben na
ande ama
ebi ebi nsumu nyina moso na fe me chairman chairman untumi me ni mi team hihye na wo ka se wompina kanya se we na bae wati ase edita echi fefefe ema bibia e wo se ehia bia no oboa enti chairman nyame israel afi me committee members because me bobodin a asembeba Nana Adwoku on a chairperson
okay
na ni deputy Mrs. Genevieve Akoto na secretary Nana Mapoku Kufo eda me gina sa ni pa miensen ya nem ada committee members ni nyina ase say ye from so mo mesom osunkukuku no e man sector no women's wing no man popo omuti na omusi omubeye na me da me regional executives from Chairman to me, Chairman Century, me organizer Francois, me youth, me Nasara, any all the executive, Omuta mechi, me youth, me ko baby on me organizer. Omuna, omujina omuna so sa kopim se wiade. Na me sure omunina all the regional executives. Na me sure
I think the second lady came, eh?
She did.
Wow.
She did. Na me for fidie so adana se papa because obai GDS of na wo no. Oba ne 1 week Thursday.
Yeah.
And otwa mu ko bole. Apostle opoku echa. Otwa mu ko bole. Nti anopa na obedu ye no. Oko chief imam ho and oba program no. Na je se wabre. Eso so obetena ase ma ewie. Obia onim second lady bia madana se ene na kasa nyame hira no ene sane osi na adwuma fa e man nkabo mu ehia no me maame Kate so by National Women's Organizer
okay
Kate Abunaje mfo a ono so no ono so free Bono region oni nam saa no ono so e program into obedi 2 days wa nti nyame hira me maame pa
okay
me women's organizers me nya bibia omo nyina nta mechi da omunyina ase omuna ma unity naba me operations mata kodua ne mama China omususo abo adwuma ye pa omuka wonyina any identifiable groups me were 440 identifiable groups or region omunyina leaders no bia de nipa kakra e bai nana no mahema afo unim sa yenye politics so omun kasa so omu siesi omu betena ho edo omu ani hwebi e ma ne yefefe me nananom nyame hira omu pa so fofo a ombe bom pa yeta yachi so for Clement so for Justice so for George Prophetess Kate
also omu body
obia
na pass mama ho
nyame hira obibia
yeah da bad yasi okay nana minim say wo adwuma ya
if I last one e Bantama constituency ne host 2 year
okay
enti Honorable Asenso Boachi obetena mu ono kwa de yesu bantuma sense boache ono kwa de yesu ani ono kwa the only male na o kama no because obejina mu ma chief of staff
man among them.
Yes. Obejina mu ma chief of staff.
Okay.
And bantuma chairman fifth women sa on an executive or mama no ne all the executives omo involve wo boy pa chairman fifth nyame ensure me.
All right. Is by Koja Brantier, not Daddy Lumba. So, Koja Brantier and I, or no din you met a branch and a yard. Let me say, then people for Numa Brantier Nabono, Monson Muna, more Daxon, the sunset. Or Adia Okase wine.
Because I was saying, I'm saying, look at the latest about
Koja Branche. Oh, I didn't want
Mr. Gwen's one money, Koja Branche.
I was saying, Koja Branche, maybe I said them.
Say a honor.
Take minutes of our cash. Nana, Uncle Mammy Yauna, Equatorial Juma, so now, boy Juma. Now, remember the man who said that some people are living in analog age when we are in a digital age with analog minds.
Irene boot.
Irene boot.
Well, you weren't listening about Okuchi. Omotontas, or say in the birthday.
You are happy birthday.
Tell Mike and say, Miss Sweetheart's birthday, and then 2 hours.
Yeah, friends, Irene boot.
Irene boot. Company name, I don't know about Nadianzo. Irene boot, Kochi, happy birthday.
Thank you. Kwame Nchi. Over Chrome Chama. You who fear Hache.
Papa.
The Kaiser Una Mino started
Kawasem. Sure.
And you got out. Uko tuaba. Ya tuaba ma Chama you who fear you. Ya ready mu say opening honorable Kyoko and Subabe Kayensa.
Okay.
Na NDC launches manifesto today.
Okay.
So let's give them our anthem.
If a drought of the land Forward and seek your future. People of men now are gone. From vision to the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat. Our stability. From vision to the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat. Our stability.
93.3.
Bodo Kwame MPP, your manifesto is out. Your Makasa and DC4. The bottom line is this: why should Ghanaians vote you again?
Okay.
All right, okay, come. I didn't. And I was a Ghana for 12
Emma MPP.
Bill.
That's fine.
All right, okay, the longest serving DC, a bomb to say, former elect president, Bibi Aboko.
Oh,
Sase Mame. Akunya with Mama, na fe social distancing is la ye. And to me or Kasa, the Obetima Show Kasa. Kwame, why should and then this is also launch your manifesto? Say the People's Manifesto.
That's fine.
Then and I was a me Ghana name, Miss I retaining an ando. Now me mama penny your mama maybe.
And so
I'm on the same question.
Medasipi na mencha etifo nyina megidi se meba ha achepa jumedie na yedie no na sese die megidi se ebra no meba sanse memre no sese die eye kakra medase ne question na odiama na very important na megidi se eno ne question I was a Ghana ni bia bisa se die ntina was se metoa na nado danko Akufo-Addo so na emum me mama ha mama ana se dientina mentoa na nado so na yo se mkofa mahamaba. That's fine. Migidi se omam ba bia ehwehwe se na setena mu ebeyeye empuntu ebeba na setena enti for me no se omam ba bia atena se no ye an evaluation ana se an assessment of the Akufo-Addo led government ne se empuntu abana brabum compared to that of Mahama. Not just that there is every reason why I was all retaining Anado. Name say we hear that comparative analysis. Now be nese mpuntu bia emawa brabumudia, and then you have to go in for Mahama. On that note, let me say that as a Ghanaian sitting down now, na metinka ewo man mu se Ghana ni enioma twa fa me ho enioma me fam no me hu se masetena mu far better and Anado than Mahama. Fortunately, these elections give us a unique opportunity to compare two presidents. Can a manifesto no be the better ho meye we say the enya manifesto even though manifesto wom ewo eka ho but it's about dear na wo ye unya akwanya no dear na wo ye se wutimi kire yen se menya akwanya no me ye sei dia na se omanfo no susu hu se sebio enye kontompo sem na wo ka nanso ade na wo ye no ewo ho dia na o kire omanfo no ni ntia osom to abo ye di manifesto eba abontin in 2016 Ekansempi Ibikra you're turning into phrases like 1D, 1F, 1 million per constituency, 1 village, 1 dam, 3 SHS, 1 factory, so many of them. Now, up to this point, NPP, but I say, share out of those promises I am making, a moody to me, Bosha ye share Ghana for no, a mood do say to me, near to me, no, na ye dear compare near NDC for one to me, ye did to me, no, at the compare near almost to me, and no, and I near better say, be was superior performance, chain one more and for that man to retain it. My main cost specifics, Kakra.
Okay.
It say yeah, but we no more say I won't be detailed because I be brave. Otherwise, one no more say teacher training allowance, then nursing training allowance on to me and twaso. They stopped it. Yeah, by a say a bit to me. Aye. A DNT. What is the difference? The difference is that Sikakrona no more jena. One see woman team fan twa teacher and nursing training allowance. No, yeah, beji Sikakrona ye to me the atwaso. What is the difference? For me, the difference lies in ye create we create and share to the people. Ye boabua omanzi kananoa. Ni asanswa share ama omanfo no. Omo criteria they loot some of them and sana oma share the akano ntina nso no. Please listen to me very well. A Supreme Court judge made this comment, and I want to quote to explain Masama Mekano. On my aban biaba nebuta ene say oba be create wealth now what share to the people now create wealth through taxation or jijitwo na mineral deposits bosia bonum ne ade nyina na they are create sika na foto o create we na fe wa share in the form of projects wa share in the form of projects, educational infrastructure, road infrastructure, health infrastructure, that kind of thing. Now, I buy no watch, amobia. Now, I buy me by not ho was say teacher training allowance, nursing training allowance, mean to aso because sikano eniho. I buy for buy sikakrona na we see on to mean function nursing training allowance. On also so buy no on sesa kwan ya fa so di create on man sikano or create a ono de otimi share ema bi so teacher training and nursing allowance. And no make us say the difference is that we creating no share no. With your criteria, they loot some aspect and say o man share. Enti o man for do na anya bi. Enti teacher training allowance, nursing allowance, it's one way to tell you say Akufo-Addo led regime no wa born homoding Achai Mahama and for that matter yemfa into aso ambulance. President Kufo started ambulance with about 170. President Mahama buy na okono na ka 50. And they nanado di over 300 ambulance as abebe count. And the ambulance no the ambulance system no they came to collapse it. We so buy no watch say mesan enyane no wenyane no ama say ofa bebia ofa kroma bebia ambulance see one constituency bia or one ambulance mama finance yo NHIS it nearly collapsed. The NHIS nearly collapsed and then omampenye tiaka no dodo na ama there is life in the NHIS again. Yeah, no banking sector no as far back as some 8 years or so Dr. Baumia had predicted say some 5 banks in Ghana will collapse because any banking sector no see na enye ampa so no under the antenna no microfinance ya dey p collapse here. It collapse here. This government buy no when who some man ya banks no be collapse here guminai so or man for no deposits ebejra. And for that matter, let's build a robust banking system. Or man for sika enra. And the banking sector is one of the most robust system. And yeah, no kwa Baumia, apart from mobile money operability, now to me sending money from MTN to Vodafone. Now they have also moved ahead. The whole Africa, Ghana and Kwane country. that operability no ultimate me no tia sisi a ubetimi di usika ato bank account from your mobile money abra onko interoperability. Other countries the anti Kenya money from one network to the other but yen from bank account to mobile money, so you don't need to even step in the banking hall. This is what we have done. Final to education crowd here. Meko kana I said here. Make us a bruni one there. Free SHS. And akoda bia akoda na kofi say ontumi enko oni any suadi hu so obeko school da no. And omko mama bi wo me constituency wo Eija Zongo. Was it this is the first time I mean nana numbi secondary school. Only be that because no to me afford. Mama find to job creation. Under former President Mahama Yebenya Graduate Unemployment Association. Akwasi Jamfi no dano and ano mitie pu mbia ninua ba aketwa kase ene minua akwasi Jamfi oye adwuma wo ayi GRA he under NAPCO. Enti Mahama succeeded in creating Unemployment Association for our graduates. Akufo-Addo has succeeded in destroying Unemployment Graduates Association by providing jobs. And from where I sit and where I see, and yes, a green book idea be I create here anyhow with the feely gadochi. Dumso is another thing. Dumso go for experience, Dumso or solve yeah. President Mahama or betna Dumso ma edifimu koye ba ya solve Dumso amanan say me who say outages makuma kubiba eba ne who share because we are now used to regular flow of electricity. And you be on where far Dumso ne brain no and is he saying say yen sanfa on my machine sir. Not ye on mine is obekaya just about 3 years ago. Ashanti region the key word and why Ashanti roads in yet, Kumasi roads in yet, Ashanti Kumasi Akwai, Ashanti Akwai.
I was very instrumental in it.
Medasipa.
Yes,
super. And they one who said gradually Sakasana Ira.
Yeah.
Because Ofa Kumasi Potemu Bebia roads koso. She asphalt. It is the first time I hear asphalt in such larger quantities in Kumasi. A come here, so Ofa airport runabout. Kofa bokrum baby on first at kwa bi ne kwa kosita tafo kwa ho no that road be hwa so kwa be hwe miami ho oforikrom kohwe TUC nom ebe bia oforikrom. It is the first time ye hu road construction to say near ye hu na ye hu bi da na kire say huge sa oforikrom as a constituency. This is the first time ye hu road projects are edoso in the history of Oforikrom. As I speak to you, asphaltic overlay, yaya Alonga and Oforikrom away. Yaya Tech Junction to Alonga Junction to Tech Junction, this side of the road, aka the other side of the road. Mene okasei, atachi kwako shasiye efi edwase hen anim ho. Obeye efi edwase ahemfie, not their far edwase new site akosi buedi. Na fe wabefa fi kote, not their fifth kote afa apemso de duakon akosi mna na afenso wan sa new road bia o ma ye no twumdi ase ho da high tension na se no wa be no so owia na afi wa fa fi buadi e de akofa mna e de akofa piedu e de akofa kokobin. I am talking of asphaltic overlay nkwa semiyi asphalt yi tonche ya bra roada yenwu so da ana ye virgin roada yegu and ofa ngoma so high tension a whole roads ni be bre contractor gusua ye drains ni adia ye guso eye uyi ngoma so to ncha odium peace and love eche ho but ya friend e bisare odium ahimfie nim ho peace and love ho kwan na dida baptist ho ne methodist ho nyina ene contractor for gusua wo mo ye adwuma na fi kwan na dasen we jubilee anim ho befa insaniye ebesi insaniye gawo junction ho eno so wo mu gusu dendending na fa insaniye kro no ma kire ho tententen sa na be pie silicon loop no eno so eye road a yemfa bibia ngusu da for the first time contractor egusu a oye adwuma odi no tunche no aba Eija Zongo Alhaji Sule ho sa besi affordable he okra de yegusu sesi ame na okase na fe wa betiasi aketego akatago nso so ɛhɔ no nyina yɛ ne namu hɔ ama ɛkɔ bi ebesi family chapel hɔ no ebesi Methodist bi ɛwɔ ase hɔ no ne nyina yɛ go. For the first time in the history of Oforikrom, yehu ɛkwai in these quantities that and ne nyina happen under Kwaku Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Obi aba besenko mahama wa besenko Akufo-Addo ba sika na ne esi enni won anti yentimi ntua nurses wa watimi ntua ne nyina ma sei roads ne development a koso wo Oforikrom no minhu bi da in the history of the Ghana ankasa. Ghana as a mine, right from President Audika by any new.
Let me ask this a quick one. We are in a COVID season.
Fantastic.
We are going to have post-COVID government.
Yes.
A day in Sonkona, remember Ghana for Kase, COVID, Nanado, Oyade.
Yes.
Omampeni John Mahama Prenso.
Yes.
They had Ebola.
Yes.
The NDC says. They were able to stop Ebola from even entering. Almost also to turn near my boy Africa.
Yes.
And a lot have said, say, be a COVID at a point in time, it was not managed well. Post-COVID.
Yes.
Any COVID.
Yes. I mean, a very good question, and I will give a very good answer to it. I am saying that Sausha Nanado, send ye yesi manage COVID, ebesi nei and Yemi say some foreign countries are showering praises on our president. A kwaya ye fast so and manage COVID. Ubiba na ya quarantine no. And now ya isolating for some time. Ya trying, ya testing no. And sani ya manaba mainstream Ghana. And which President Shea or say COVID de ahotre ebre or mindful no aban kra ti heat no, and for that matter amaya reduce yen growth rate say de nanka aban hwehwe senka oman no benyine no amaya reduce no downwards, and your mobility say population census no money ade a na ebeye no ni nyina we had to cancel and suspend them. Enti me giti say sa na me mindful no so ehun che omo, and for that matter let me intervene. May intervene in what way? Mamemfa programs imra ebe mitigate the pain. Yauna amount for befem during this COVID era, no? Because by virtue of COVID-19, your right of movement, your right of economic activities, your right of freedom to association, ya KTLB. Ebi ho ya katen nti say for some time Kumasi ni Accra near or partial lockdown untimi kra anko adwumam. Enti ede ahoche beba also President Shea no si debi e was me mindful no omo hurry omo kakra, and for that matter or they some social interventions buy like hot meals are yes serve or some areas, and koda eco school and saying they are serving them hot meals. Afe yes free water for some time. Afe yes electricity crowd we lifeline consumer ye tiama afe mo amaka no ye tetete so ama mo kakra. All these things actually say or tiny mindful say COVID Eddie or how be aba, and for that matter it was semi room na me mindful or mo hurry or mo kakra. In spite of all these interventions, still the economy is as robust as it used to be. And the reverse is this. Kobe sounds as I am buying Fufubi Abre, Michelle Ramahama, not Brennan COVID buyer, and then I get busy. Jumson Grand and Tezedia, light no, Abama is in Crady, the beach, and the COVID, the beach.
Okay, Mammy call
the beach.
Honorable, Honorable. Maninti wanope DNT na Ghana for ensama omampeni jomama emfie 9 abra obedi biko na Ghana for ato abetia no DNT ni ensanto mama
ayebone se unim se me di DC ewo omampeni dada JJ Rollins bresu na me kofie na omampeni mercy by osa frame me mam se be DDC ni bio na me koye no impact aya me yeye any adwuma ya me na kire se adwuma bia so ye na so nya opportunity na asa koye biwa make greater impact no question ni me koye se de misi adwuma me ni this year ya medi this Ghana ha say acheche obi bia but obi anteme nkada ye to aba ya ye di edikai minya 100%. Anka be den na me chiro bibi DC fo a ya omo eye adwuma omampani dada kofo breso buza se ba ko se kura ne san ba. Not even one. But me call ye no badwuma ya me ye no kire se uye adwuma bi na ma opportunity na sa ye bi wa unim sinto bi a ne kane na wo ho a yes ye ma okwan obeye ni yi enti eno de di kan no sesi a omampani nanda do wo ho sisi yi se okọ na okotena fie na se sa ma opportunity a wono a wonim mistakes bi a ya wo ye ma na kwan anko be sa correct sa mistakes ni na bi opportunity no wonya omampani kofo ndey ya ma na kwa so nzan ko omampani bi wa eno ma bebre wo ho ya wo ye ebi ni chikatade ya odin tinko eno kran ko nye so ebi ni omampani dada Rollins yi odin ko court afa eduru bebi o so agyan ko nye enti be pesa me kire o se so obi ya dwuma bi no kofie ni esa ma ne kwan o ye ni ye kura ne kanen wo ye ni ye ka check ala fa mi ma bi o ye ka ye se ba teacher training for nyese ebi allowance no kwan na de be ma omo ye de allowance no be ma omo na face so no omo wie ye na ni apostu omo we de national service bi anim lancing items bi anim afa bi o se de na obi si great loot and share and de ye can say tivri ye ba ye ni nyira betwam enye se we de abusua ncheni o enye se bi a se dodo no kura na elutu de ye creating ye lutu kura na wo mo hye kura de we de abusua ncheni eno ye ba ye behwe enye family and friends bio kane oba ye ro anya sa na we de oba obehwe se sa no manensi amai se ye ba na afei government na Elephantine government ministers 120 the whole country ye break it friends Guinness Book of Records or might to say Ghana 135 a day I don't think you na you one day what was in the water no ko biem na ko hwe ko magazine ko hwe ko busa fita fo mo yaduma ko busa driver fo ko busa ye fene san adwadifo ewo dwem nebusa so mo ho to se de o te ha wo kana enya sha na chie na ye se ye ba be $10 billion infrastructure push no ne bemba ni panya dwuma ye me call Morocco some time ago no more any abri ye demonstration sabre no na Arab Spring asi wo ho se mante ye dwuma no de ade na me say wan hwe ade e ba be fam wo ha because na asi ewo Libya asi wo other Arab countries na almost I has a demonstration and then okokobusa anya na ko ibio na mom no omo hwe se private sector wo push am stimulus packages ama ne sa youth unemployment to aswat drastically ewo Morocco
na napko no nse dan yes
na napko no minua baby TV station bi me ko ho manko bio sansa me kan napko hu asem se eti se uyare malaria ni ama paracetamol etimi dwudwu ano na nso nkum yare sansa napko ni yesi after 3 years na ukofie but unim enye new concept eti se youth employment ya so after 3 years now exist here na okoye dey se ka people teacher kra na udi ye ti se de mimbi di ya ene me pension allowance nyame aboa kra eye kakra ya eno kra nka ye because ene de e beto snitch people teacher mpo na udi ya sabe se ka tuano kra so a ene unim se ye to snitch where the snitch ti e bi anim
na that time mama hu bi
right enti me to asuba enti ye de great loot and share no aya wo ka ho asem de de eno de ye de em de om de abusuanche ne de ye ba betwam ebi de PDS aye ba ye abusuanche di anim guase foto ebi ne ajapa de ye ya ba eno so abusuanche ni sa no ma no ye ba ye betwam ye ma ne nya dwuma afai wo ka ambulance bi de ye na san bi before chia na ye de hospitals no ye ba besi o ye see new regions no obi abenya ne regional hospital anya ambulance ne beto mamo na ambulance dey accessory what hospital na wi na dey ambulance aka ho ambulance hospital na dey ambulance ko siwa dey ba dey na ye na obi eba eno ne ye fe ne se e bankanfo ugwo na ni mbo obokosoro na manager ye eno ye mankanfo usi hospital na waya dey wo no wa shego wo na ni ball bo na mom so obi asi hospital na akọtọ ambulance akosi hu de ene de fence mankafo obi ya bobola abokosoro na untimi nhego de atoso bi o ka national health insurance de ye ba yes national health insurance grow na mom no ye ba be ye primary health care ene o ma hini tie me se wo konkurase ni bebre ya health insurance no primo no krom untimi ntua eti wo so ye health insurance kura enya djuma e won kurase bebre because they can pay. And then so there is something on accreditation. Yeah, in Croatia, no, almost health centers, and they want cheap compounds, no, yeah, or no, and almost accreditation. Yeah, got accreditation now. Health insurance and national health insurance. This yeah, more to me say. I feel the ultimate dinner to me. I do more. Congratulations, baby, Coco. And ya juma. And you tell us why I have insurance. Yeah, buy you me. No moment, no, you better say you bear primary health care. It is an untina so been to a monia, and you are grown a woody. Yeah, the other day, yeah, see a bar, eh? Primary healthcare. Yaria Kakrabi is a marriage, Yamunia, the idea of who go to a premium, and Sana, Yahya one, is free. And Graciano Muntimintia, you've read the Sano, premium Munia, I don't know. You see how, say a Yaria more do, ya very for the Cromudia, your baba here free. Uka banking sector. And your world is now take ye. Banking sector no ye buy no ye hu se problem no ho ti so obi yare malaria obi yare wo kidney problem so hu any no ma no ba bebre yes da bi as a say hwe se bia malaria no kufri ho ansa na bia kidney problem wo ye hu adwuma ye mo de mo ba mo so ni nyina ye de abom na fe wo ye di bom no kidney ne ku no ana say malaria so hu wo ye bibia na wato obu ase me ye wo opposition no ye wo rural bia ba kokora na my wife sebu me modi na they were at the verge of collapse okro okojiska kra yintimi fama no ye ba power no ye hwese sa rural bank no ye enne wo ho sesi ya eno ne amambo papa na wo gu bank no nesa manfo tifie ni yesu na wo se na de wo create jobs just ben na create ye jobs ya wo ba ya manfo aluso na dos so ne wo create wo bra won create job a temporary your friend is a job to work created napco kura ade se benya anka sa sika na ye de napco no wo monye ntise moroko dia meka so mo yi anka yanhwe se sa mu chinchi mamamfo nsa na moji wo motase wo ntimi ntua emo madwuma guo de anka monfa mo madwuma na wo ntremu na wo mfa graduates ni permanently so wo monfa permanently eno na ye na me aso ya meka ya sabe TV so omoma akwada bi kacha chia me amse na menko ho bio ne se me ka chen se wo wura wo kan up kwasem enti so obi ba sisi ya na o kasa be ya brantie na busan se o be ba besre oba ba ware na busan so ba fo no adamba e de adwuma na oye usu o napko enti wo kura no wo be kasa ni sisi ansa me de me ban mawa ne se mfie miensa no so na kofi oba de ne mahwem be e problem ye wo ho man no ye wo man no oma bebre oma hima men ka de me kan we wo ka oma family say percentage ni say
almost about 40%.
So oma hina yes that's what the government is saying no about we dey wo ka bibia ya ye tie no mienu isan say mo kan bebre nya no kre free senior high school and na mo de nam say ye ba ye betwam ye say free senior high school ye ba ye manifesto de wo mu say double track no ye be ye free ho ye ni be ye o my hene Professor Mills time and na secondary school na 4 years and ye buy ye say no 3 years ye gina so and making sure say ye provide infrastructure and ma pepe bibia ko pepe but Professor Mills wan ka say sabre no one more ye candidates no Mills graduates wan ka sa wan fire education and agro wan ka say mo ya mo ye mo nyim hu ntwa na na say yes ne professional Jeremias no mo aningu wan ka sa na mo me na me baka ho bi me ba mienu ba ko form 4 ba ko wie 4 years ba ko ye 3 years nyame aboa onyina timi twa ne kama ba ko kra me ka he nyankopan ni monyam 3 years no oye medicine sesia but Professor Mills and from Mills graduates ya wan fa education anya politics said na ye mampani de politics akwa ye nsem bebre no ye de ye ni me ye ba ye behwe se ye betwam double track and no asem ne ye ka free senior high school no se be ni ye And I'm a say, Obia, and did advert our moye, see, I see a bit of enquire no more.
How do you cancel
Mammy? Yes, it mails about which I graduated. Because I will be a Yanajum the Hobby and him say, Mammy,
how do you cancel double track and still do free SHS?
Sir, you be proud and a medical actually, Missy Mills, Professor Mills by you know. Sabreno, near 2 cohorts. And you know what you know? I focus. So focus. Never jai ministers bebe ya chichi anwa ya o se sika kwa no hu hia no obenya sika de ye ministers ne bebre hu hia sa sika no a de titi ministers na wo de tua ka hunu no a ya o mo se sika kwa no sa wo focus na o se de wudi nyina be wura free senior school mu a ebetimi aye djuma one time be se aye bi pen Professor Mills me ba one of them
okay
and ye ka free senior school mu ne ade ase dum so wo ka dum zasem me se me o ma hemete ha se me MPP ni se me suro nyame na me wotibu aye abufo me nkonko gina ba bia nkoko se MPP na wo power e na o mo ekra de aberi but na ye provide sa capacity na me ko breko from pon me ye chichi bi gidimu na me ko service of God na makwa gina ba bia ka se me party e na ye dum so na na wo yirafi sa Dr. Bawumi akura say dum so na de bae na mo so nti mamon fan wa ho mo enti obi a we MPP ni obeka say no nso nyame nya MPP for na yi dum so free ho eh ye NDC for na yi dum na be hwe say e bet na ho ya boni bi esa ba biu
all right
infrastructure ye e no ma ya ye ase bebremu ba mo agya egu ho ye ba ye se be to aso ama bibi awie peye.
All right, my time no class so but let me give each other 2 minutes now wrap here. Kwame Mami into 2 minutes. Biso, mani kasabye. 2 minutes. Na me ma so 2 minutes wrap up. Mami chill.
Alaje me dase. Me gidi se me so metie offer koko kakra. Na offer koko de me gidi se promises na oma. And no na me kire se. Ne waye bi pen no. Ono ne ye de ne gina twunu ano. Ohu se ne kasa ne nyina ye ba ye be we. I am saying me say ya ye we. Ose ministers e doso. Okay. Ministers those yet we are able to afford teacher training and nursing allowances. More na mu ministers no no so nkra. Mo se mu ntumi afford it. Enti sa sika na away. Sika na mu save here because you use the smaller government size and the explanation is in the looting. They create but omo creative and say no mo be share among man for no mo loot the bulk of it through almost saga bebre no. Your friend is a Jida super one be brave no. I don't know the loot to state resources. Having said that, mine wadaroma my main kana min sense to be say ye be near mama boss the free SHS, the NHIS, the road infrastructure, everything yet ya say ye na ye pesi saba betwaso NDC for an opposition government mo pesa mo beje to me fi aban insam. Okay, say no be launch on manifesto. 3 months to elections. Barely 3 months to elections. Mo manifesto cry nim. Mo opposition you had the laxity of an entire 4 years to plan the your friend is a presidential candidate na be die and no manifesto any other 3 months to elections. Mo to me fa o manifesto my. And is that a serious party that wants to or per se did to mission and sa? Meaning say woman that serious. And see what aroma. Me pesa Mr. Amanfo nyina say na na to dankwa on parliamentary candidates. Woman ye juma eso any and for that matter once and twice ye be yama na ye.
Yes sir. Yo wasakofa great loot and share no ho asmasaba. From ferry. Na wadi ekoso wo kra wo party PDS nsensem ene Japan nsensem PP ni kra wo mfere sa wo ba ko obi ye create loot and share momo de ne de e abusua ba ko ena munyina mo te ho ena wo mu lutu na wo ye de wo mo ehye ena mo aka tete ho na mo defend ye de ye enye ne sa enya abusua mamuo ne ye ba be ye se de kan ye ba ye de enye ne sa afa se de midi kaka ya no ye de infrastructure no obi nim sampa ye ka se o mienya debate no o mampani nana do wadwane wantimi ama no afa de o mo de she DC for na ehunu amane me se ma o mo so mo obi anko yi DC ni bia di se de ye ka se mo fam na mo amfa mantie ada ne nguase de wo mu ane se mo amfa sika bia anko so mo fanya mpuntujuma na mo ba ye mo de sika koy na mo de ye mpuntujuma anka mo ka se mo pe empudujuma mo ya mo fa mekire nko munya bi de kire empudujuma mo nya fa nkire no mo se ene omo kowie NDC fo de ne de ni ho so omo de be ka ho ena adane anim guase amamo enti ye ba ye de ye no ye nimye ye be ye ma bibia wie peye afa ye be hwe se people with disability kaneno omampani nanado buy kanene 70 this assembly common fund no 7.5% oba wa bato na ebia na sabi ye nuano ma yarefo anase people with disability obu nim se nanado na am ho akire wo mo anase MPP na am ho akire wo mo ye ba ye be increase ne ye de akoba bia na won se de be sika on benya no be doso eno no omampani dada mama waka ho asem se ono MPP ne nanado omampani nanado na am ho akire wo mo sika no nso wo mo ye be hwe se ye be mam bia wie pe.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much. I was before you heard the two men, Kwame Antwi, Ofori Krom chairman, and Honorable Akioko, also Moten and Camp. We did your man, your do watch, you